Hello, a pleasure to be with you again on Business. My name is Emmanuel Abwaji Biafe. Now, in our very first story, cybersecurity firm E-Crime Bureau has warned businesses in Ghana may have to brace themselves up for more and worse cases of cyber fraud in the coming years unless they invest a lot more in their electronic security systems. It follows last week's ATM fraud case involving two Bulgarians who reportedly caused a series of unauthorized withdrawals from the accounts of their victims. There's more in this report. The two Bulgarian fraudsters were arrested following a formal complaint by Prudential Bank, Ghana, whose customers were affected. Speaking to Joy Business, the founder and principal consultant of E-Crime Bureau, Albert Ntwibuesiakun, noted the incident is only a wake-up call for businesses across all sectors to channel more investments into cybersecurity to avert possible attacks in the near future.
No doubt about it, within the next coming years, at least from now to the next 5 years, we're going to see complex, sophisticated cyber attacks. And out of that, I think a lot of investment will be made in terms of the cyber environment. It's not just the banking sector. It cut across all sectors. But the SME sector, they are also suffering in terms of cyber threats. Once again, it's just that normally we focus on the banks. All the wider, remember we are in the information technology society now. Everything on cyber platform. E-governance is there from the government side, the telecommunication side, e-commerce. So we are expecting one thing for sure is the cyber crime will increase. There will be more complex attacks, sophisticated in the next coming months and years, until we come to a level that maximum attention will be given to security and investment in that area.
The Bureau is also impressing on universal banks the need to pay more attention to the roles of their staff, especially in electronic transactions, citing background checks on staff before recruitment, as well as training on security protocols. Mr. Ntwibuesiakun explains this has become more critical because of the paradigm shift in banking operations to electronic products and services.
Sometimes internal employees also aid the process. I did mention sometimes it could be even what, non-aware. They might not be aware indirectly, but they might be giving assistance information to the perpetrators who are outside. And that means they've got to be cautious. Whoever approaches them, to engage them to do one thing or the other, they have to have a rethink. It's very important. The banks do quite a lot. Good banks doing background checks on their employees, training for them so that they will become aware of some of these risks. And also, of course, general HR and welfare, I think they know that that position is a position of trust, and they stay on that course. But you could have few people who have also gone in there for their own malicious intentions. And these are the areas that the bank's risk strategies look at and in addressing them.
According to E-Crime Bureau, cyber attackers are targeting weak databases and payment card channels and using this information to create duplicate cards for ATM transactions or online shopping. The increasing integration of Visa and MasterCard payments into traditional cards, though secure, are also said to be providing avenues for card data to be stolen and exploited. The Bureau is therefore urging users of financial services to be more security conscious in their everyday transactions. Now, have you thought of renewing your driver's license at the convenience of your office instead of the premises of the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA? Well, this is expected to happen from next month as the authority is moving to reduce the inconvenience individuals go through in getting their licenses renewed. The move is part of the DVLA's plan to make its operations more business-friendly and boost revenue. The authority says it hopes to reach more than 50,000 customers in a year. Chief Executive Officer of the DVLA, Noble Apia, says the service will be request-based and will come with a premium charge.
2 vans with all the equipment in them. Then, for instance, if we take Parliament, there's no reason for parliamentarians all the way to come. So once we agree that on Mondays we'll be there, if anyone who has this to renew their license will come. So it's like send the services to the people.
So if, for instance, a business organization, let's just say Joy FM has about maybe 50 drivers who want to renew their licenses, if we make the appeal, you will come there.
Something I want to really promote. We think that, first of all, it's an elevated services. You pay a little bit more but the important that to be at your doorsteps and come to a service and provide there, and that also ensure that it's genuine. We don't have to go. You don't have to go through any middle person to come around and get our services. We will come to you, and the process will be short and also to be a genuine process.
You
spoke to a guy who said he spent over 1,000 cedis, but I did the whole thing to get about 200 cedis. We could go to series of people, and because we have made the switch, so if we went to them, it would make shorter, easier, and also cost effective.
That was Noble Appiah, CEO of the DVLA. And on that note, we wrap up this morning's edition of Business. Do make a date again at midday for more business news updates.